What's up? All right, well, it's been a while. So I wanted to come back to the song Thunder just to run through it and get it tidied up. And I noticed that I'm struggling on the words and the memorization. So how do we help? How do we memorize something? Well, mnemonic devices. And what a mnemonic device is very basically is anything that helps you remember something. Okay? So even in life, well, I'll get to that in a second. What I'm doing here with poetry or words and lyrics in general is what syllable is giving me problems. And right now, a fly flying into my ear is giving me problems. So what is the syllable that's giving me problems? What is the one that came right before it? And what is the one coming right after it? So just like in life, this moment right here and now had one preceding it and one that we're proceeding into. So, that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know is how do we get here and where do we go from here? How did we get here? We're here. How did it happen? And then where do we go? Get on the same page, move forward. So, what we can do, what I like to do, is where there is some form of issue. It's usually, for me, in, I don't need this right now. It's in the form usually of, I want to make sure my guitar doesn't fall down. It is my life right now. So, come here. So, up here is better. I can stand up straight as long as this stands up straight. Okay, so what helps me is noticing what syllable phoneme is the sound that comes out. So it could be a vowel or it could be a consonant. Which is giving me fits? You can notice this in your speech patterns and things like that. So my problem area is in the second line, I think. I'll know when I blink the drops, because then my mind is kind of like, oh shoot, what is it? Or what are we talking about? Is it rain? Is it tears? Or what are we doing? So if I can get that sound, if I can get that F consonant to flow, then I'm in good shape. So that's where I'm going to start. Help me. And okay, it's weird to speak. Help me. Okay, but yeah, help me. Hear only the real roars. I'll know when okay. Ife. I know it's weird, but Ife. That's what I'm going to work on, because that causes the flow to happen. Okay. Thinking in terms of mnemonic device, it's not obviously the way you're going to speak. I'm not ever going to say Ife, because that doesn't mean anything. Okay, it just doesn't. So, Ife. I'll know when Ife. I'll know when Ife. I'll know when Ife. That will help me lead right into it, do you see? So it's kind of like when I've never done this before because I'm not a downhill skier, but you've all seen the Olympics and stuff, right? So when the skier is going down the slope and then hits the jump, it's gonna get into a smooth landing. A figure skater doing a spinny thing and then a graceful landing. That's what I'm doing for myself. I'm setting up for the landing, okay? So I'll know when Ife. I'll know when Ife. Help me hear only the real roars. I'll know when I feel the drops. See how that's smooth? Because what word comes from F, right? I'll know when I feel the drops. And it flows smooth. You land into it gracefully. So that is one way to do it. Going to school for psychology, we talked some, and I did take a class on learning and memory, so that's how I know about mnemonic devices. And there were lists of mnemonic devices, and those are very helpful as starting points, but the point ultimately comes down to what is going to work for you in this particular case. So taking something general And then, you know, it doesn't always apply. Sometimes you have to like start general and then like finagle a little bit, MacGyver it a little bit. So I don't know if that has a name or not. You don't have to have a fancy name in order for something to work. You know, just make it work. You know, pull a Tim Gunn on Project Runwich, make it work. So I heard you, Tim, and I do it. I had a girlfriend in high school when it came out, and yeah, we watched it. It was actually kind of cool. Yeah. Anyway, so love Tim Gunn. How can you not? So yeah, just make it work. So I'll know when I feel the drops. Okay, then what comes next? When the torrent comes. So whatever you need to do to set up your own landing to land smooth and get that perfect 10 every time, that is what you're going for. That's what a mnemonic device is all about. Again, it doesn't have to have a name. You just like figure it out, make it work. So right now, just memorizing the lyrics, because they are giving me, it is to the point now where I do need to memorize it. I actually have, you know, Inner War figured out a lot better, you know. So, working on Thunder is a good idea now. Nailing out as many songs as I can as quickly as possible, because again, like, this is my gift, and the point of my gift is to be a conduit for the gift, the capital G gift, to come through. So if I'm doing my job right, when I play and I perform and I sing and you read the words even, you should feel that. That's the point. That's the real goal. That's the only thing I care about. You know, in terms of like views and subscribers and stuff like that, that's indicator lights of like people giving a shit. That's all that is. So yeah, I need those numbers. I want to see them go up because that tells me you felt that, you did something about it. That's why those numbers matter, and that's the only reason why those numbers matter. So please, if you feel it, share it. And I'm sharing all of the writing process and everything as example of what just to do to put pen to paper. Just begin. You know, be honest, be true. I'm a very organic songwriter. I'm a very organic anything. Like, I don't bullshit anybody. I don't sugarcoat anything. I am a straight talker. As long as you are, you know, respectful and you have your priorities straight and you maintain that, we're gonna get along just fine. If you give me any reason, or if there is any reason there to like, I'm gonna call it out. It's gonna start out as a breeze, okay? Then a gust, and then maybe a stronger gust to blow a chair over or two that's on your patio, then a tornado, then a hurricane, and then we get to like Neptune. I don't care who you are. I literally am not a respecter of persons. We live by one set of rules, and we are accountable for everything that we do and say. I use my gift every single day to the absolute maximum. And when I see people taking their gift for granted and using it for harm or for personal gain and personal gain only, or mostly, I am going to not be gentle, especially if they're bogarting a turn and they are just not giving actual gift the time of day. Okay? I always start gentle. So, you earn words with me. They are accurate and they are true, and you know it. So, I don't sugarcoat anything for anybody. We live in 2025. We all know better, and we all need to do better. That's why I am an example. Okay? When I see people taking things for granted and not sharing and not giving anybody a chance when they deserve it, I'm not okay with that. I don't care if that's me. I don't care if that's anybody else. I am going to be a voice for the voiceless, and if you try and take my voice away, I'm going to get loud. Okay? So that's how things do. Okay, so what about the rest? Help me only hear the real roars. I'll know when I feel the drops, when the torrent pours. My face, Sahara casing, deserted heart. Scarce desert seeds scatter in my art. That part's hard too. So, again, we're gonna come back and we want flow. I know I'm not going to say or sing it this way, but it plants the seed to set the landing. And I wanna land smoothly, I wanna land gracefully, right? So I set myself up for success. So, when I feel the drops, when the torrent comes, my face, Sahara casing, deserted heart. Okay, easy. Hearts. Heartska. 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 I'm sounding Swedish. Heartska. I don't know what I just said. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. But that's my mnemonic device, okay? I want to land smooth. I want to set myself up for success so I don't like fumble over my own words. Okay? So, my face, Sahara casing for No. I got rid of that filler. I know it's clunky grammatically, but for flow and lyricism, it makes the most sense. That was way deserted lands on a 1 instead of anything else, and it keeps with the flow. It's weird. I don't prefer it, but it's how it's got to be. Okay. My face, Sahara casing, deserted hearts. Scarce desert seeds scatter in my art. Okay, from the top. Help me hear only the real roars. I'll know when I feel the drops, when the torrent pours. My face, Sahara casing, deserted heart. Scarce desert seeds scatter in my art. So go-ya. So go-ya. That chant, okay. False thunder moves no air. Create concern for others. You abandon care. False thunder moves no air. The wind is my mother. We are born to share. We are here to share. I'll mix it up maybe. Okay. We are here to share. Just a kind reminder, we're supposed to share. Okay. Let people in that need to be in. Include people that deserve to be included, and that is everybody. Okay. So, second prayer. This one is about abundance. First one deals with scarcity. Call it out in scarce desert seeds. Scatter in my art. I don't care what I get to work with. I'm gonna do my actual best, period. I use my gift correctly no matter what. I don't take it for granted, and I don't think it's better than anybody else's. Even if it arguably is, I don't care. I go for quality. For me, my lower G gift is a conduit for the bigger G gift to come through, so people can feel it, be moved, be transformed, and share. Get those views up, get the subscribers up. That tells me you're listening, you're trying, you care. You understand the value, you recognize it, and you're doing something about it. Thank you for cherishing my gift. Thank you for the opportunity. How does the second prayer start? Oh yeah, so goya. So goy. That's just stylistic. So goy. With those who walk on bare feet. Planting love beneath us, granting everything. Did I change that already? I don't know if I did or not. Let's actually look. I am going from memory. It's good to test before check. Test, check. Okay? Don't rely on the page, and don't go back to the page if you don't need to. Try to remember first. Try to remember first. That's what it means to inscribe something on your heart. That's what it means to embody the word. Remember. Don't let yourself forget. Where did that come from? My song, The Obvious? Forgive, don't let your mind refuse. Yeah, I lead by example. I forgive people for unforgivable things, routinely. Yeah. With those who travel on bare feet, plenty there is. Yes, I did change it. I did. Okay. Let's see if I remember now. I just took a glance, and that's it. So, with those who travel on bare feet, planting love beneath us, pieces every step. Hi, Thich Nhat Hanh. Planting love beneath us, granting healing heat. Remember that pH, the upper control limit, the lower control limit of temperature, heat. That's what that means, transformative light and warmth. With those who walk on bare feet, planting love beneath us, granting healing heat. It's Gaia's face we're lacing with our open hearts. She responds in kind to every single part. Abundance is reciprocity. Good for good. Best for best. I give my best and I get the worst. Change that. Now. Oh, Atlas, you're so demanding. No. I know what I am. I know what I create. I know what I give. I need the actual best in return for mine. Period. Get those views up. Get those subs up. Get this stuff where it needs to go. Okay. Got that. So I actually have the second prayer down better. Go figure. I am abundance mindset in general anyway. Okay. Now, the koan. Okay, so we've got the Native American spirit, we've got the Buddhist spirit, we've got the Japanese spirit here now. The Japanese philosophy, the koan, the thing that unlocks your mind and does not allow you to go back. That's what a koan is and does. Here you go. No two storms are exactly the same. Cool, huh? How many storms have been here on Earth? No two have been exactly the same ever. Don't take them for granted. I do need remembering here though. I cycle. Yeah, okay. Water cycle. I knew it was the water cycle. I didn't know how. No two storms are exactly the same. I cycle her water. Her breath renews my name. You want mercy, therefore you are merciful. Blessed are the merciful. Forgive, don't let your mind refuse. Play better games, win better prizes. So there you go. Now, the second chorus. Again, abundance mindset, we share. My thunder transforms air. That's what it is. That's why we hear thunder at all. Okay? Lightning strikes, it slices through the air, destroys the air there, transforms it with heat, healing heat, if you like. That's what you hear as thunder. My thunder transforms air. The molecules are different. They are not the same ever again. My thunder, my thoughts, my words, my being, my thunder transforms air. The wind is my mother. We are here to share. Times 2. Then, inclusive. Our thunder transforms air. The wind is our mother. Just a nice reminder. We are here to share. Okay? Get this to the people that need it. Get me with the people that need me and I need to be with as well. Make it happen, and thank you for doing so.